Hey, it's Michael Saul with the Stock Market Trading Watch List for Wednesday, October 19th, 2011. Let's take a look at the S&P, but first, here's the blog, here's the website to get on the mailing list, and here's the Facebook fan page. So we got a little continuation from Monday. It lasted about 40 minutes, and then boom, got a nice grinding move higher, which was accelerated by some news out of Europe that they were getting $2 trillion worth of help or whatever it was. So we had a nice push higher. We did close off the highs, and if you notice, we closed below the range highs. So we put in a follow-through day on the S&P. 2% gain. Volume was higher than the previous day. Volume was pretty nice. I mean, I think it was accelerated by that news, but it doesn't matter why. The volume was still okay, and it really seemed like everybody was tripping over themselves at one point just to get in. It was just, unbelievable. It was like the Keystone Cops. It was like reminiscent of this move, right? Everybody was just piling in, except we didn't close at the highs here. So we had the follow-through day, which means the correction is over as per IBD. If somebody has this different, please email me. But, 2% with volume greater, I believe, is a follow-through day. I think it's 1.7%. So none of the other indexes put that in. The Russell was up 3%, but I don't believe they report volume. So, yeah, we have a follow-through day. Yeah, the correction's over, and, I follow the IBD rules, but that doesn't mean we're not still overbought. That doesn't mean that we can't pull back here. We're at the top of the range. I would like to see a pullback. I would feel better buying into a pullback than trying to buy a breakout after we've had this big move, but the market doesn't do what I like to do, what I like it to do all the time, right? It does what it wants to, and I have to follow along here. So that's what I'm looking at as far as the market. That correction is over. We're looking at higher prices. Either we're going to go from here or we're going to pull back. I think a pullback obviously offers a safer entry, and I'm going to be watching for support that holds and confirms. I'm not just going to buy every pullback. I'm not just going to say, oh, we're down, we have to buy. Okay, that's not what this means. It means that I switched from a bearish bias to now a bullish bias, which means I'm looking for pullbacks that hold for potential buying opportunities. I want to make sure that I'm clear on that. Okay, I'm not saying it's buy time. It may very well be that, but that's not what I'm saying. Okay? What I'm saying is I'm going to be watching for a pullback. And if we don't get one and we just zoom, then I'm going to have to go intraday and look for a pattern there. All right? NASDAQ 100 got back over the 200-day moving the 78.6% retracement. Was already over the 200-day moving average. Sorry about that. Russell, leader of the day on Tuesday, up 3%. Got to get over that 89 EMA. Not going to look at the Dow. Looks like the S&P, except it didn't have as brisk of a percentage gain. Here's the semiconductors. Again, looks like it's coiled up here, right under these lows here. Highs, sorry. Wow. Sorry about that. Yeah, right under these highs. Looks like it could try to trade up to that. All right. Will this pull back, or will we zoom? Let's see. Cyclicals. All right, 89 EMA, watch for resistance. Healthcare. All right, reversal there. Biotechs. Reversal, broke down out of the range and then came back. Broker dealers. Okay, had a nice candle. Nice little consolidation here. Does it break out of here, or does it form a little range before it breaks, or does it roll over from here? But, this is an inflection point here. Nice little 5-bar range. Okay. Goldman. Watch the 50-day moving average for resistance. Morgan. All right, so here's Morgan with a nice push here. Nice push above the 50-day, first time in a couple months. Watch the 89 as resistance there. All right, going to the banks now. And the banks had this little hoodwink move, and now, wow, what a big push up. Little fake out, make out move. The stocks we were looking at there, you got Bank of America, nice push. Watch the 50-day, see if it holds as resistance. Northern Trust, really nice move. All right, Zion. Okay, up 7.36%. Citigroup. All right, so it was a nice little hoodwink move on the banks, and then boom, just reversed. So if the financials are going to add fuel to the fire, then the market can continue to push here, right? And like I said, I would like to see a pullback. Doesn't mean I'm going to get it, but that's what I'd like to see. All right, finally, Apple. I'm going to keep this short tonight. Apple missed for the first time in however many years, and trading down to 394. All right, support is between this set of moving averages here at 399 and this down here at 387.24. Also, the 50% retracement of this. Well, actually, that swing is not valid anymore. So let's move it to here, and there you go. You got the 50% down here at 390.18. All right. So I don't know where we're going to open in the morning. I'm doing this at 8:14 p.m. on Tuesday night. So, depending on where we open, could we gap up? I don't know. All right, it doesn't look like it here, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if any analysts come out with upgrades and downgrades, and I'm reading a lot of stuff tonight, and some people are saying this is the buying opportunity, and then other people are saying this is the start of a bigger decline. So once again, there's crosswinds, right? So watch that support point if we do open around here or lower, or we open here and then push lower, and then see first start here with these moving averages, and then watch in this little sweet spot between them, and wait for confirmation. This is not just a close your eyes and pray kind of move, all right? But I would be lying if I told you, I know we're going to close higher. I have no idea what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to let the market dictate that for me. All right, that's it. I'm not going to touch on a lot of stocks tonight. There's really no reason to look at them until we see what the S&P and the rest of the market's going to do here, pull back or break, and also, obviously, see how the dust settles around the Apple report. All right, I'll talk to everybody again on Thursday. Have a great trading day on Wednesday.